Michelangelo Merici de Caravaggio was an important Baroque artist who was born in 1571 in Italy. In Rome, new churches and palaces were being built in the 1500s and 1600s, and the Counter-Reformation Church was looking for religious art to counter Protestantism with, as Mannerist art no longer seemed adequate. These both helped Caravaggio gain commissions for his paintings, and his work became very popular after he entered Rome art scene with the Martyrdom of St. Matthew and the Calling of St. Matthew. His art style used naturalism, a method of painting that creates a scene physically very similar to a real scene, as well as a large amount of contrasting light and dark colors, with little color in between to transition from light to dark. This style greatly influenced more modern Baroque art. After his art was displayed in Rome in 1600, he never lacked buyers. However, after he was imprisoned several times during his life for assault, he was also imprisoned for killing a man over a tennis match, and by 1610 he was dead. However, his work is still inspirational to artists, especially Baroque artists, and is still an inspiration to artists today. Another important Baroque artist was Peter Paul Rubens. He was born in 1577, and he was a Flemish Baroque painter, born in a period of great religious strife. When he was 10, his family moved from Germany, where his father had fled to escape religious persecution, to Antwerp, where he was raised as a Roman Catholic. When he was 21, he left for Italy to continue his education. He painted in Italy for 8 years before moving to Spain and Rome, and afterward, Rubens either created or supervised the making of a very large number of works. His religious work was often imbued with the ideas of the Counter-Reformation, and his work also seemed to have a sense of great, almost frenzied energy and of enthusiastic excitement. His works especially exemplified the Baroque ideals of movement and strength. He painted even through his last years, despite recurring arthritis, and he died in 1640. One of the most famous Rococo artists was Jean-Antoine Watteau, and he was born in 1684, and he was French. He was accepted into the Royal Academy of Painting and Sculpting when he was 28 with the debut of one of his most famous paintings, The Pilgrimage to Cythera. Watteau used a style in his paintings that seemed to embody the elegance of the aristocracy during the regions. Many of his paintings appeared to be pictures of the lives of poor but rich nobles, especially his later paintings, but many have an element of somberness to them, a sense of the sadness of life. In essence, many embody bittersweet emotions. His works were very influential, including to future Impressionist artists and to artists of the Victorian era, and he continued to paint until about a year before he died in 1721.